welcome back to the channel. Mr. Acolyte here, and today we got a good one for you guys. They just released the first ever gameplay breakdown for Marvel Tokon. This is a game that I feel just about everybody is highly anticipating. This is going to be the first time they actually explain how the mechanics work and all that stuff like that. Let's not waste any time and jump right on into this. Oh man, talk to me. Let's see what we got here. Beginner's Guide.
マーベル闘魂ファイティングソウルズディレクターパチこと関根和人です。この後の映像では基本操作やゲームルールをご紹介します。まだ開発中のものですが、8月のイベントで世界初シーンを出展します。ぜひこの動画を見て予習してきてください。皆さんのシーとフィードバックを楽しみにしています。それではご覧ください。
Man, anybody who gets to play this at Evo, I'm so jealous.
Battles are 4v4 in a 3 out of 5 round format. The 4 characters on your team share a single vital gauge. A KO is achieved by reducing the opposing team's vital gauge to 0, earning you a round win.
Whoa, okay, so already that's pretty big. This game has rounds? Wow, okay. So all 4 characters, wow. So all 4 characters, we knew that, but all 4 characters share a health bar. And then it's 3 rounds. Wow, 3 rounds. That's actually kind of shocking.
The team who takes 3 rounds first wins the match. The assemble gauge.
It's so funny hearing the Avengers in Japanese. It's pretty cool.
Assist-related mechanics. On the bottom of the screen, you can see your skill gauge. This is needed to perform powerful skills with your lead character. The first round of the match starts off in a 2v2 format. Executing a successful throw or landing certain special moves in just the right location sends the opponent flying and triggers a stage transition.
Wow.
With your third and then fourth ally.
What?
Your allies also meet up with you when you slam the opponent into the stage corner or lose a round.
KO! Whoa. It starts out 2v2, and every time you get a wall splat or like a strive transition or lose a round, you gain another character. Wow. So what kind of like mindset is going to have to go into that? So they have Dr. Doom here. So you would only put your character way in the back if you're planning on using them to come back. Wow, man, that's that's interesting, because this puts a whole new spin on the term anchor, because your anchor here, because an anchor in like Marvel vs. Capcom or like Dragon Ball Fighters or Hunter x Hunter, if a character is your quote-unquote anchor, you can play them anytime you want. But here, somebody's the anchor. They literally are inaccessible until certain criteria is met. Wow, that's gonna put a, man, you're gonna have to really think about your team order for this game.
When an ally meets up with you, the maximum values for your vital gauge and skill gauge also increase. Try to get your team together as fast as you can in order to reach your team's full potential.
Wow. Holy cow. So the bigger your team, the more health and skill you have. One more. Let me see that again.
The maximum values for your vital gauge and skill gauge.
Wow, your health and your skill. So, man. Okay, so this game's going to be kind of like steamroll-ish. Because if I'm just hitting you over and over and over, then I'm gonna have my full team and you won't, because look, Captain America knocks Tony through the wall here, and before he did that, he only had, well, he got KO'd right there, so that added Star-Lord to the team. So now he's got a team of 3. It's 3v3 going to the next round. Tony unlocked his 3rd character by getting the transition. Cap unlocked his 3rd character by getting KO'd. Now Cap gets a transition here, so that unlocks his 4th and final teammate. And you can even see the transition has the character at the bottom of like, okay, I'm coming in. So, man, so this really is going to be like, this is like a Dragon Ball Fighters, like Guilty Gear Strive hybrid game. You still get the Strive wall break and splat, but the Marvel vs. Capcom Dragon Ball Fighters type gameplay as well. That's kind of crazy. This is, man, this is not what I was expecting. It's a cool idea, though. This is not what I was expecting. So your health goes up. So yeah, to finish my thought, this game is going to have a big steamroll factor, because if I'm hitting you early on and I keep getting wall breaks, and I'm going to have 4 characters and you might still just have 2 or 3. And it seems like that's a huge advantage.
Skill gauge also increase. Try to get your team together as fast as you can in order to reach your team's full potential.
Whoa, what was that?
Here's a look at the button layouts for
How did that work? Okay, so back is block, obviously. Crouch, jump, walk. Light, medium, heavy. What is A? Assemble. Oh, so that's the assist. Really? Quick assemble, quick dash, quick skill. Whoa. So the assist button is a face button? Weird. And there's only one assist button. Quick skill, quick assemble, quick dash. Quick dash is obvious. Unique attack. That's crazy. Usually unique would be where X is, and assist would be like where unique, it would be like on the triggers usually. Quick skill, man. Okay, let's see what they say about these.
And arcade stick. Please keep in mind that these are just the default layouts, but feel free to mix things up in the key config menu to come up with a custom layout that suits your needs.
This is a lot of information.
Options such as the ability to set macros for simultaneous button presses will also be available. Feel free to take a screenshot here and start considering a layout that works for you.
Dang, they want you to start labbing now. Start your labbing now.
Basic moves. Left and right directional inputs move your character forward or backward.
Sounds about right.
Upward inputs perform a jump, and downward inputs perform a crouch.
Usually how it works.
Forward twice, or press the dash button to perform a dash.
Oh, okay.
Quickly tap back twice, or press back and the dash button to perform a back dash.
So the dash and the forward dash and the back dash look pretty normal. They don't look like super fast. They look pretty normal.
Dashes and back dashes can also
Whoa, okay, the air dash is fast as hell.
Input another.
But you saw what that said? Not all characters are able to perform dashes or back dashes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and assume right out the gate that Hulk cannot air back dash, just like in Marvel 3.
Input another upward direction.
Oh, we do have double jumps.
A double jump.
We do have double jumps. Interesting.
Quickly tapping down before jumping from the ground lets you perform a high jump. You can block the opponent's attacks by inputting a back direction.
Back to block. A lot of people don't know that.
Performs a standing block. Down and back performs a crouching block.
Yep. Hold on. Iron Man just did a low forward.
Down and back performs a crouching block.
Hold on a second. Dang, there's something about seeing Iron Man doing a low forward from Street Fighter. That's crazy. That's crazy. Tony with the low forward.
Performs an aerial block. There are 3 types of normal attacks: light, medium, and heavy. Each attack has variations that can be used while jumping or crouching. These attacks can also change when combined with
hitting 2L
inputs, such as pressing forward and heavy or down and heavy in midair.
Whoa. Hold on, say that again?
Inputs, such as pressing forward and heavy or down and heavy in midair.
Whoa, so you have like air unique attacks? Whoa.
Unique attacks, activated with the unique attack button, perform actions distinct to a character's abilities. Captain America throws his shield in a special trajectory. Iron Man fires his repulsor blasts. Ms. Marvel extends her arm to move.
Whoa.
Storm creates a gust of wind across the screen.
So, because unique is R1, so is a unique attack, a unique attack is different from a skill, though. This is just like a special attack. This is kind of like Grand Blue. In Grand Blue, everybody has a unique Like you just press unique and it does something special for each character. I'm guessing that's what this is.
Star-Lord swaps the element in his element gun. Dr. Doom creates a shield that defends against projectiles.
Wow, that's gonna be really good.
Some characters'
Potemkin, by the way.
Unique attacks feature variations when combined with different directional inputs.
That's really cool.
Each character has their own set of special moves.
Okay, so yeah, it is different. So yeah, it's like Grand Blue. You have man, this is gonna be the ultimate Arxis game. It's like a combination of every Arxis game, just you know, pooled into one.
Called skills. You can perform a variety of skills using different combinations of directional inputs and the skill button.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so there you go. People can rejoice. It has both. Again, like Grand Blue, it has both. You can either do the input or use the skill button. Okay.
Press the skill button, medium, and a directional
Again, that's exactly like Grand Blue. Skill button plus medium to do the medium version.
Input to perform a variation of that skill. Pressing the skill button, heavy, and a directional input costs you 25 skill gauge, but allows you to use the EX version of that skill.
Oh, okay. I was wondering what the skill bar was actually for. I was like, is it like DNF where you need bar to even do a special move? But no, it's for EXs.
Called an extra skill. Skills are not limited to the skill button. Command inputs can also be used to perform skills.
There you go. We got them. We got the actual inputs. I think my head's kind of blocking it, but yeah. Yeah, that's a deep. Whoa, it's even got a DP input. Whoa. Whoa, DP inputs, bro? They're not dead?
Skills performed with command inputs deal slightly more damage.
Oh, man. I hate to keep repeating myself, but wow, it's exactly like Grand Blue. If you do the input, you get a damage buff.
Super skills are powerful special moves that cost 50 skill gauge. They can be activated by pressing the skill button, medium, and heavy.
Whoa, okay. Dang, so each little rectangle is 25. So, okay, so it's like half a bar basically to do an EX and then a full bar to do a super. So again, similar to DBFZ, and as you can see at the bottom, the bar gets bigger every time you get another character, so eventually you'll be able to do like 3 supers. Like once you have your full team, you can see those 2 bars on the side are like extra, so you'll be able to do 3 supers when you have a full team versus when the match starts, you can only do 2. Man, that's interesting. And you'll be able to do a whole bunch of EX moves
simultaneously. Ultimate skills pack even more of a punch and cost 100 skill gauge.
Whoa. Okay, so that's 4 bars.
They can be activated by pressing the skill button, medium, heavy, and forward simultaneously. Both super and ultimate skills can deal serious damage.
Dang, that was tight.
Into a combo.
And they're probably hard knockdowns.
Link attack allows you to perform a combo by pressing attack buttons repeatedly. Press light repeatedly to execute a light route combo. This combo calls in allies to perform a series of attacks before using a skill attack.
Oh, so that's this game's auto combo. Okay, LLL.
Sending the opponent flying. Press medium repeatedly to execute a medium route combo. This combo features a skill attack.
Dang, exactly like Dragon Ball FighterZ.
And finishes with a super skill.
Exactly.
Press heavy repeatedly to execute a heavy route combo. This heavy hitting combo features an extra skill before ending with an ultimate skill.
So I'm assuming that this is going to end up being something for beginners, but won't actually be that good in the real game, because if we go back to the LLL, that did not look like anything optimal. That just looked like it looked cool, but it didn't look like, you know, an optimal combo that you'd want to do. I mean, you know, it knocks them really far away. It doesn't seem to give you any sort of Oki or anything. Like, it seems like that would be something that looks flashy and cool for like a beginner, but not like an actual combo that you'd want to rely on.
Sending the opponent flying. Super skill out combo before ending with an ultimate skill. You can change routes midway during the link attack as well, such as going from light to medium to heavy.
Whoa, that's cool.
The assist attack in the light route powers up with the more allies you have available on your team. Slam launcher.
That's pretty cool.
Press down and heavy near the opponent to launch them into the air with the slam launcher.
Oh man, that looks tight.
After the opponent, you have a set duration of time to perform a series of follow-up attacks while...
Damn, aerial rave. Man, we're going all the way back to rival schools with this one. Holy cow, that's a throwback mechanic right there.
Midair. With a few attacks in, press down and heavy to perform a powerful knockdown, or forward and heavy to trigger a blowback attack. Assemble
assist. Wow.
Or forward.
Oh, so that's what they meant about down and heavy and forward and heavy. So when you're finishing a combo, you have different options of how to splat the opponent down.
Press down and heavy to perform a powerful...
So down will be like a hard knockdown.
Or forward and heavy to trigger a blowback attack.
And then, wow, forward and heavy if you want to transition to get a new teammate on your team.
Assemble assist, activated with combinations of the assist button and different directional inputs, can perform a variety of team actions. Press the
oh my god, he's got basically hidden missiles.
Can perform a variety.
And then, man,
of the assist button
we got a lot of assists again.
Can perform a variety of team actions. Press the assist button or assist and forward to summon your ally in the first slot.
Oh, wow. So, man, wow, that's going to take a lot of getting used to. So you press the assist button in the direction of the character. Wow. Yeah, that is interesting. That's very interesting. So it would be right for Miss Marvel, down for Star-Lord, and left for Doom. Man, okay. Wow, that's different. That's very, very different.
Press down and assist to summon your ally in the second slot.
Well, I did a flash kick.
Back and assist to
but wow, hidden missiles is back. I can't believe it.
In the third.
That's basically hidden missiles right there. Holy cow. It's back.
You can also swap with your ally character by holding the assist button when calling in the ally.
That's intuitive. I like that.
Alternatively, you can swap in your ally by pressing the assist button when an assist attack hits.
Oh, man.
Or during your ally's standby animation.
Oh, man. So in other words, active tag. Yes. Active tag enabled.
If you've summoned
active tag, we're very used to that now. Every game is active tag now.
Multiple assists. You can tag in with the last ally called in. A tag cannot be performed if either your lead character or ally are hit by an opponent's attack during the assist. There are during performed if either you can.
But let me see that one more time.
Animation. If you've summoned multiple.
So if you do multiple assists, so he did Miss Marvel and then Star-Lord, brother, the mix here could get ridiculous. Because during all this, he could still be attacking with Cap. So he's attacking with Cap and 2 assists, and then he becomes the third person. Man, that could get diabolical.
Ally called in. A tag cannot be performed if either your lead character or ally are hit by an opponent's attack during the assist.
So if you get hit, you're not allowed to tag out. That makes sense.
There are various types of assemble assist actions. The assist attacks will change depending on the slot each ally is in. If an ally is summoned in mid-air or after performing an attack.
Hold on. Go back.
The assemble assist actions.
Whoa. So the spot that they're in decides what kind of assist they are? Wow. That is... Whoa. That is... Man. So team building, again, is going to be crazy. So... if I want Dr. Doom to have the hidden missiles, he has to be Anchor. Crazy. So if she's the second character, she just does a little grab attack. She does like a grabbing lariat. If she's the third character, she does an anti-air. And if she's Anchor, She does like a dodge and then like a hurricane move. Wow. Man, you're going to have to really, really choose your team order and everything wisely in this game. It really makes a big difference. Holy cow.
Ally is summoned in midair or after performing an attack with the lead character. When calling an assist while on the ground, the assist attack type is determined by which slot you are calling in. Tapping assist summons the ally in the first slot to perform a shooter assist, generally using projectiles.
Wow. Wow. So because the match always starts out with only one assist available, the first assist is always a neutral-based assist. Wow. That is crazy.
The down and assist input summons the ally in the second slot to perform a vertical assist.
Wow. So the second is always an anti-air.
Generally with an anti-air attack. Lastly, the back and assist input summons the ally in the third slot to perform an assault assist, an attack that leverages the unique abilities of that particular ally.
Wow, man, it's so much to consider. So when you're building your team, so when the match starts, you'll have a projectile assist. When you lose a round or you trigger a transition, you'll gain an anti-air, and then do it one more time and you'll get a unique assist. And the unique assists are all going to be really strong because they're all going to incorporate the character's unique traits, like Dr. Doom did basically hidden missiles, and then Star-Lord throws a freaking grenade at you, and then Miss Marvel becomes a tornado. Wow.
Calling an ally mid-air performs an aerial assist.
Wow.
Assemble rush.
Aerial assist is crazy.
Aerial assist.
Man, that's very different. Aerial assist. Wow. And you can see that Star-Lord is the third one. But he still does like a laser type assist. So your assists are going to change depending on whether you're on the ground, on the air, or doing an attack. Sheesh. That's a lot.
Rush. Pressing assist after your lead character lands an attack brings in an ally to perform a lunging attack. This costs 1 bar of assemble gauge, but it is highly versatile to keep a combo going or to cover for a blocked attack. Assemble smash.
Whoa, hold on. Wow, so okay, that's very different. So ordinarily, when you're doing a block string in an assist game, you know, you would just call the assist and keep going, but that costs a meter here.
It is highly versatile to keep a combo going.
Wow, so it freezes the screen.
Gauge, but it is highly
so in something like DBFZ or Marvel vs. Capcom, you would have to manually time this. You'd have to be like, okay, I'm getting this assist here, and I'm going to call it at the same time that I press heavy so that the frames line up, you know, so that like by the time my lariat comes out, I'll have this amount of block stun extended. But here, it's kind of like it's auto because the game is pausing and they're coming in and you're getting to extend here. Although Iron Man was not in any block stun right there, so I don't know how plus that actually was. But that's interesting. This is actually, you need a bar to extend pressure with an assist. That is interesting. Like I said, usually that would be autopilot. That, not autopilot, but that's kind of like the point of an assist.
Cover for a blocked attack. Assemble Smash
Interesting.
is a powerful attack that lets you endure hits from the start of your move and until just before your attack lands.
It is an overhead attack that cannot be blocked while crouching, making it a great way to mix up a blocking opponent.
On contact.
Whoa, so this is the universal overhead, light plus assist, and it has armor on it.
Hits from the start of your move.
So it's a focus attack. So it's a focus attack, a universal overhead.
Until just before your attack lands.
Wow. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, that's interesting.
contact, you can spend your assemble gauge to perform a follow-up attack by pressing the assist button. Each ally's follow-up attack costs 1 bar of assemble gauge, but
that was tight.
Stronger effects. The aerial version is a lunging move that tracks to the opponent's position.
Whoa!
Lunging move
tracks in the air. Whoa! What the hell? Sheesh! So, man, so zoning in this game looks like it's not gonna be that effective. He went right through that unibeam. He ate that. He ate that unibeam.
Lunging move.
Oh wait, what does that say? Hold on. Although it isn't an overhead and doesn't have armor, it can nullify projectiles. Wow. So it's specifically, so universally, all characters can just blow through projectiles in this game. Wow. Man. Okay, wow. Okay, so zoning right off the bat, zoning is not going to be that strong, it seems like. And then this looks like a TAC.
Assemble counter. Press assist, light, and back simultaneously to perform an assemble counter. This costs 1 bar of assemble gauge to activate, but endures attacks.
During the backdash, you can counter any type of attack from the opponent.
And performs a counterattack with an ally. Use this with caution, though, as it leaves you vulnerable if it whiffs.
Does it have to be timed?
Attacks and back simultaneously to perform an assemble counter.
Okay, no, you don't have to time it. It's just if anybody interacts with you while you're doing that backslide animation, yeah, with like the backdash with the shadow on it, if anybody attacks during that, then it'll trigger.
To perform an assemble counter. This costs 1 bar of assemble gauge to activate, but endures attacks directly after activation and performs a counterattack with an ally.
Interesting.
Use this with caution, though, as it leaves you vulnerable if it whiffs.
Counter.
Super assemble. Pressing a direction and assist during a super skill calls in an ally to perform their super skill. After the attack, the called in ally will be swapped in as the lead character.
That's cool.
Assemble can be performed.
Basically, it's just the game's DHC, and that makes sense.
Up to 2 times.
So that it makes sense. So right there, he did forward for Captain America, and I'm assuming down for Peter and back for Miss Marvel.
Assemble can be performed up to 2 times in a row, making it an effective option, capable of unleashing 3 characters' super skills in one fell swoop.
Yeah, we kind of did the math on that already. To get 2 allies in, the player would need to input another direction to call a different character. Yeah, so yeah, it would be like whoever you want, basically.
It costs 50 skill gauge each time to activate, so keep an eye on your gauges when you go for it.
And you need a full team, like we said, to do this.
Crossover is a defensive technique that calls in an ally to cut in while you block. This can be executed by inputting assist and light while blocking.
So that's literally a guard cancel. Okay, so that one, so the other mechanic is like a counter. It's like a defensive counter that you can just do, but this one is an actual guard cancel. You only do it while you're blocking.
And is a great option to go on the offense, as it lets you interrupt the opponent's attacks. However, the opponent can counter this with their own crossover reflect. Crossover reflect can be performed by pressing assist and light during the opponent's crossover.
Man, is that going to be one of those things where at high level it's just never going to go through? Like if you ever try to guard cancel, it's just going to get countered every time and be a waste of meter?
If you execute a crossover reflect at the last moment, this becomes a perfect reflect and triggers a counterattack against the opponent and their ally. Mastering the timing to execute a perfect reflect is quite challenging, but if successful, it prevents the player from
I like how the announcer says a perfect reflect. Wow, so that's going to be hype at tournaments.
Summoning assists for a duration, giving you the upper hand. This mechanic can be tough to master, but give it a shot once you get a hang of the controls.
いかがだったでしょうか? よりエキサイティングな体験を提供できるよう
Man, what did I think? Holy cow, bro. That is a lot. That is a lot of information to absorb, but it looks hype though. Sheesh. Okay, so just to review everything that we learned in that, like off the top of my head. Let me see if I can remember. So Match starts, you have 2 characters. You get a KO or a transition, you get another character. Do that until you have all 4. Every time you do that, you get more health because you have shared health in this game. The health bar is shared. Once it goes down, you lose the round, and it's first to 3 wins the match. Crazy. Whenever a new character comes in, it'll give you an extra bar. It takes 1 bar to do a EX, 2 bars. Wait, you can't see my mouse. It takes 1 bar to do a EX, 2 bars to do a super, and 4 to do a level 3. So you're gonna want your team as quickly as possible to not only get access to more health and more assist types, but also more meter. And then when it comes to assists, you can call them as much as you want, I assume, but to do certain abilities, you need assist meter. And then DHCing is basically just like in every other game, you hit the direction, but that's the key difference. To call assists, you hit the direction of the assist and the assist button. That's very different. Tagging is active tag. You can tag very fast, or you can tag after an assist does whatever they did. We have 2 types of guard cancels. We have like the backdash guard cancel, kind of similar to 2XKO. And then we have the actual like universal guard cancel from like Marvel, and kind of like the alpha counter from like, you know, Street Fighter and Marvel and DBZ and stuff like that. And then input wise, we have the normal inputs, but we also have the Grand Blue special button. And there's also the Grand Blue unique attack, which I did not expect. So yeah, this game has a lot, man. There is a lot going on in this game, but I like it. Actually, all of this information, it's a lot, but I really like all of this so far. It's very exciting. This game seems like it's going to be very unique. It seems to borrow a lot from a lot of existing tag games, but it does a lot of very unique things. I just think the assist system on its own is going to be extremely unique and very, very interesting. Obviously, the game looks beautiful. It looks very fluent, looks very fun to play. This is just one of those, I just can't wait to get my hands on it. Can't wait to see what the full roster is. The roster's gonna be crazy. Man, yeah. This is gonna be big. Definitely let me know what you guys think. I'm super excited. I can't wait to play this. Next time they come out with some more information, I'll make another video on it. But until then, you guys have a good one. Appreciate you watching, and I will catch you fellas in the next one. Peace.